The Eldari are an ancient, highly psychic alien race created or uplifted by the Old Ones millions of years ago. At their height, they ruled a vast galaxy-spanning empire of unmatched technology, culture, and psychic mastery, living lives of extreme refinement and near immortality. Over time, their civilization sank into decadence and excess, and their unchecked psychic indulgence birthed the chaos god Slaanesh. This catastrophic event, called the Fall, devoured the souls of most of the Eldari in an instant, shattered their empire, and left their species on the brink of extinction. In the current era of Warhammer 40k, the surviving Aeldari live mostly aboard massive craft worlds, continent-sized spaceships, following strict paths to control their emotions and avoid damnation. They are few in numbers, but still wield advanced technology, powerful psykers and foresight, fighting desperately to preserve their species and shape the galaxy's future from the shadows. There are many different Eldari warriors, so-called aspect warriors, depending on what path they are following. One of these warriors are the so-called Swooping Hawks. They specialize in rapid aerial hit-and-run tactics, utilizing gravity-defying wings to drop grenade bags on enemy infantry and pick off their target with their blast blasters. They are led by their Phonex Lord, Baharroth, and they represent the swift, vengeful aspect of the Aeldari war god Cain. After this short lore introduction, now I'm going to show you how I painted Baharroth, the Phonex Lord of the Swooping Hawks Eldari warriors. So here we go, assembled figure. I used white primer for the figure itself, and for the base I used the Citadel Wraithbone paint. I will of course paint with other colors the base and of course the figure as well. Just wanted to give it kind of a nice base. So that it is. There's a lot of details in this figure, like for example, if I think about the weapon, the armor, the wings everywhere, so it's a lot of small details. That will be a little bit challenging. So what I'm going to do now, I'm using this dry paint from Citadel, Skink Blue. And of course, I'm going to use my dry brush and just go through with this light blue color through the wings of the figure, a little bit on the armor as well. I will use different colors for dry brushing and then eventually to paint the figure, just kind of the first layer. So now I'm going to use another color, which is the Naggaroth Night base color from Citadel. I'm going to use it with my dry brush as well, just like the previous color, the lighter blue. So I'm putting a little bit on the dry brush, scraping most of the paint off from it using a paper towel, and then just brushing over delicate movements from top to bottom for the wings, both sides. I want to be very delicate with this. I don't want to put too much paint, obviously. I'm going to use anyway multiple other kind of paints for the wings and for the whole figure as well. By the way, don't do what I do at the moment. Don't hold the figure by itself. There are perfectly fine figure holders. I do have one somewhere. I'm just lazy to find out at the moment, but don't be like me. I'm just going to finish this dry brushing now very quickly. with this darker purple color, the feathers on the helmet as well, both sides. And then we will move on, probably in the next video. Or not. Yeah, I'm going to show you a little bit more with a much brighter purple color from Vallejo. Still dry brushing. So I'm going to put a little bit on the brush, getting rid of most of the paint on a piece of paper towel. There you go. It's really minimal paint left in the brush, and I'm going to paint over the lower part, the lower feathers of the wings. Well, they are probably not real feathers, but you know what I'm talking about. Both sides. Oop, again, I touched the figure. Okay. Now that I'm thinking about it, I can just explain to you that it's actually not pure laziness that I'm holding the figure, rather stabilizing with my finger these very delicate wings. Ha! And with this, the dry brushing is over for the moment. Let's use a normal brush and paint the figure. I'm going to use this turquoise color from Vallejo first. I'm planning to paint the figure in a kind of a blue, green, purple kind of color scheme. Not exactly how it was on the box, but somehow similarly. So I'm going to paint the boots with this turquoise color, parts of the armor, of course, and we will see how it goes. Now I painted the parts that I wanted to be painted with this turquoise color. As you can see, the whole figure has not been painted yet. There are some parts of this figure that I wanted to paint with a very different color than the rest of the figure, so I used yellow color for this flag on the weapon, the little cloth on the belt, and this ribbon on the arm. I painted and decorated the base, as you can see, and also finished the figure. I'm going to put here a list of paints that I used. I will work on the wings and maybe just use some shade all over the figure. I will put some picture here eventually on what was the result. Thank you for watching.